Beautiful people, welcome to Mose On. We are in our full 7-round team mock draft series. We are in episode to date. Today, we headed to NOLA, baby. We going to New Orleans. We will be the GM for the New Orleans Saints. We will select players in the 2026 draft. We will mock it up and see what we come up with and how we can help this team take that next step forward. We're going to look at our impending unrestricted free agents. We're going to take a look at our depth chart, and we're going to jump right into the mock draft. So let's get started. Right away, major names on this list. We know for sure Cameron Jordan will test free agency. Now, that doesn't mean he might not come back. That doesn't mean he is absolutely going to be somewhere else, but he is for sure going to test free agency, see what the open market is. And so there is a high possibility that Cameron Jordan is no longer a New Orleans Saint. Same thing for Demario Davis. He is listed as a free agent here. Some other notable names: Taysom Hill, Dylan Radins, offensive lineman, Alontae Taylor. Listen, I like Alontae Taylor a lot. My 49ers need another corner opposite the Yamador Lenore. I will gladly take Alontae Taylor. But that's my own personal wish list. We're not talking about my Niners right now. We're talking about the Saints. Let's take a look at the depth chart. We're moving on with Tyler Shough. He showed us enough. He showed us what we needed to see towards the end of the season last year, the latter half of the season. He showed us what we needed to see. So we are moving forward with Tyler Shough. Alvin Kamara restructured his contract. Great, but he is getting up there in age. So we need to look at what we're going to do at this running back position as well. We've got Chris Olave. He had a solid season, even with the up and down play of the quarterback position. We need to get him a running mate. Tight end Jawan Johnson, great. Kelvin Banks going into year 2. Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, Talisi Fuaga. Offensive line is solid. We can look for depth. We can look for competition there. Defensive side of the ball, like we talked about, Cameron Jordan is going to be a free agent. So we're going to need to figure out a way to replace him. Devon Godshaw, Brian Brzee, Carl Granderson, Demario Davis. Again, we might be looking to fill that void as well. Chase Young on the outside. Secondary, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Justin Reed, solid. Julian Blackman, solid. Again, there's the potential loss of Alontae Taylor. So let's see what we can do. Let's just jump right into this mock draft and see where it takes us. So as you see, we have 8 picks, starting at pick number 8, ending at pick 189. And let's jump right into it. Let's get this draft started. Okay. So, Fernando Mendoza, Arvell Reese, Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, Mansour Delane, Ruben Bain Jr., and Caleb Downs, all off the board. And so, we could go Carnell Tate here. We need a wide receiver. We could go Francis Moaga. Could go David Bailey. We need edge, but he won't fill the Cameron Jordan position. He's more of a outside linebacker. Outside edge rusher. So really at this point, it's between Maui Noah and Carnell Tate. Or we could be different. And we could go Makai Lemon at 8. Because what Carnell Tate can do, we're already getting that from Chris Olave. So maybe we want something a little bit different. And again, in episode 6, I took Carnell Tate for the Browns. So he's here again for thumbnail purposes. it would be best if I went somebody different and didn't have the same player on 2 thumbnails. But I mean, the possibility is here for Carnell Tate to be available at number 8. I do think some trades are happening. I haven't done any trades yet. I feel like Jeremiah Love isn't going to go 3. The earliest he may go is 4 to the Titans. But if he gets past the Titans, I could see the Chiefs jumping the Saints. Because while it's not listed here, like I mentioned, Alvin Kamara is getting older. And the best way to protect a young quarterback is with a solid offensive line and a run game. And so you get Jeremiah Love to come in, and I think that's a viable option. And he adds additional threat in the passing game. So you're getting a younger version of Alvin Kamara. And I think the Chiefs want that as well. And I think the Chiefs could trade and move up to 7 to jump ahead of the Saints, maybe even 6, to ensure that they get Jeremiah Love. So with that said, I mean, I think we're solid at tackle. But I mean, I took Maui Noah at 3. And so he's the thumbnail for episode 3. So it's, do I want to pair the Ohio State receivers together? Or do I want to give them something different? Because you essentially have the same receiver in Olave and Tate. But you have something different with Mekhi Lemon. He offers you more of that slot receiver presence. You could be able to move him all around the field. He could do a lot of different things where you have your true number 1 in Chris Olave, your X, and then you have Mekhi Lemon as that do-it-all slot receiver. I mean, it's possible. So that's where I'm going to go for the sake of my thumbnails, just to give me somebody different, at least early on, the first 10. Let me get 10 different thumbnail pictures, and then we'll do something different later on. But I do think that's a solid pick. On the clock here, second round, pick 42. We could go defensive lineman. We could go guard. Those are positions of need. Oh, I think he's going to go much higher than that. I could take him here because I think he's going to go much higher than what he's ranked and what he's average taken as. I think that would be a great addition to this defense. Yeah, I'm honestly not worried about grades more than I am about fit. And I think Jacob Rodriguez as a successor to Demario Davis, I think that's a great option. And you know what? He might be my thumbnail. So I should have went Carnell Tate. But I'm going to go Jacob Rodriguez here at pick 42. On the clock again, third round, pick 73. We could go defensive lineman. We need we got Darrell Jackson Jr. here. I think he could be a good fit, 6'5", 337. He's listed as an interior. Could you play him outside in that 3-4 end role potentially? Let's see. What else? Oh, Chandler Rivers, if we want to think about replacing Alontae Taylor. Grayson Holton is here. Oh, Kalen Rutledge. I think he's going to go higher than what this number says too. And I like him a lot in this draft. Third round, I think this is where he goes. Give me Keelan Rutledge, 73. 132. Our next pick here in the 4th round, and then we pick 5 picks later at 137. We need D-line, Tim Keegan. Let me remind me of his measurable 6'2", 230. Yeah, I think he could play outside, potentially. He might not have the length. I can't remember what his arm measurements were. We've already got our linebacker. Could go running back here. Nick Singleton. I like that a lot. Caleb Proctor's here, but I think we can get him later. Maybe at 148. Give me Nick Singleton for that running back room. I like Jaeger Burton. Nope. Not Nate. We don't need a tight end. I like Jaeger Burton. Gives me options as far as what we want to do at center. I know we have Eric McCoy and Luke Fortner behind him, so maybe not a necessary position of need. Again, Caleb Proctor's here, 6'3", 280. He probably is going to be our best bet to replace Cameron Jordan, and not, let me not say replace, because you're not going to get anybody in the 4th or 5th round that's going to replace Cameron Jordan, but at least begin the process to fill that void. There are not a lot of people ahead of him, so I don't want to risk it and he be going in 11 picks. I'm going to take Caleb Proctor right here at 137. I love the fit. Love what he's able to do. I think we kick him outside in that 3-4. He's going to go to work. We can get additional line help. J.C. Davis, that's a great pick there. We can get another corner in Ephesians Prysock. Do we want to look at another tight end outside of Juwan Johnson? Let me take a look at positions because, okay, 189. Okay, I don't want to give it up. But if some people saw what I was looking at, they probably know where I'm going. I think we can go Skylar Gill Howard here as well. 6'1", 290. Again, somebody we could put. And now, because it's going to be hard to fill the void of Cameron Jordan with one player, I think you fill it with multiple and you get a rotation, especially on the defensive line. I like that. So give me Skylar Gill Howard here at 148. 170. We can go another corner. We can go edge, rotational edge, and Quintavious Hutchins. Just trying to think. Ooh, Aaron Anderson. Okay. Oh. I think we gotta get a LSU kid. We gotta bring somebody from LSU back home. And I like Harold Perkins. And then we could eventually have a young linebacker core of Harold Perkins Jr. and Jacob Rodriguez. I like that. Keep him home. And let's just take a quick look. Taysom Hill's coming back, but he's 35 years old. But what he does for this offense as just a Swiss Army knife, it's understated. It's understated. And I think you can replace that. And I'm going to replace that to continue to keep this offense dynamic, to continue to have that one extra piece that defenses think about. And I'm going quarterback Haynes King from Georgia Tech, 6'3", 215, who ran a 4.4 at the scouting combine. Give me Haynes King to replace Taysom Hill. I like it. I like it. Of course they did. Of course they did. But it's a 6th-round pick. It's the last pick that we have. And we could potentially trade down. I didn't do a trade. You could trade down, get more picks in this year's draft, get more picks in next year's draft. I'm not worried about the grade. I'm more concerned about the fit. And so here's what we got. Can this slide over a bit? Yeah, it can. Let's kind of center this up a bit. Okay, here's what we got. Round 1, pick 8, we take wide receiver Makai Lemon out of USC. Round 2, pick 42, we take linebacker Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. Round 3, pick 73, we take guard Keelan Rutledge from Georgia Tech. Round 4, pick 132, we take running back Nick Singleton from Penn State. Round 4, 137, 5 picks later, we take defensive lineman Caleb Proctor. We get a running mate for him, and we have this 2-headed rotational piece to fill the void of the potential loss in Cam Jordan. We're in round 5, 11 picks later, we get Skylar Gill-Howard from Texas Tech. We keep an LSU player in the state of Louisiana. Round 5, pick 170, we take Harold Perkins Jr. And then to wrap it up, we get our Taysom Hill replacement in quarterback Haynes King from Georgia Tech. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. Saints fans, you let me know. Did you enjoy this as much as I did? What picks did you like? What picks do you not like? Sound off in the comment section. I love hearing your thoughts and your opinions about your team. We can have great dialogue in the comment section. It helps me become a better mock drafter. It helps me get more insight on all 32 NFL teams. So let your opinions be known. Again, we'd love to chat and connect with you in the comment section. Listen, thanks so much for taking the time and chilling with Mose for a few minutes out of your day during this mock draft series. Love and appreciate you for your time and attention. You're here, your family, nothing you could do about it. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you liked the video. Even if you didn't, just hit the thumbs up. It doesn't take you 2 seconds. Doesn't matter. I didn't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything evil. So just hit the like button. It's good content, especially if you like football. Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the Mose On fam officially if you love NFL content, mock drafts, postseason coverage, preseason coverage, offseason coverage, free agency, fantasy football. You get all of that right here with Mose On. And then hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time new content drops right here at Mose On. Again, love you, appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you in episode 9. Peace.